This guy parked in front of me and I don't know what to do. Like this really weird, ominous quiet out. Rule number 1 about vlogging is that there are no rules. Rule number 2 is try to be respectful, but if you can't, fuck them. And then rule number 3, see rule number 1. I've found the meat. So why am I buying so much beef, man? Why you got so much beef with you, dog? It's because I'll be having like cravings and I want like fast food and shit like that. And it's just like, but I notice if I have enough stuff prepared, then I don't have like cravings for like fast food and shit. Oh, I washed / organized everything. Because if you guys watched yesterday's video, I got a whole bunch of Vaseline all up on my bed, but I washed it and it came off. It came off perfectly. Yeah, look at all that meat. I swear to God, these freaking Tupperware got like some sort of space alien technology that makes it pack in real nice like. Oh yeah. I'm making just a bit of rice because my Tupperware is not all the way filled up with rice and they should be all the way filled up with rice, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it all with rice. See, now that's filled to the top, got a little bit of broccoli up in it. But you see, it's about to get cooled down, right? It's about to get cooled down. So I'm gonna go ahead, I cut a line through it. So like once it's like cooled down, it's like a frozen block of ice. It's gonna be real easy to remove. It's nice and clean, bro. It's looking nice and hot. It's looking nice and tasty. I'm really glad things are like working out, bro, because it's like when I lost both of my freaking phones, man. Both of my freaking phones of like, you know, me just being so stupid, you know, freaking filling up my tire with a whole bunch of air, and then the thing's not working, and like this displaying on the thing is like a little thing that pops out that's like it's either 30 or 20 or 40 psi or 50 psi. It's like it only went to 40. It would not display more than 40 psi. And then I'm like, because I'm like, this is taking like a while. And like, you know, my tire is already at 40 psi, and I'm putting in there for like a whole minute of just, of like, you know, like I was like, hold on, we gotta check on it. And like I go in my truck and like, you know, since my truck's like a newer truck or whatever, it shows like the PSI inside of it. And my truck's like, this tire's at 55 PSI. The maximum, the reason why I was trying to take it from 40 PSI, which it's already at, and put more into it is because on the tire itself, it displays that the maximum PSI that you should run these tires at is 50 PSI. The reason why I do that is because if you think about it like this, you want your tires as hard as possible, so you get as much fuel efficiency as possible. Because if you pretend that your tires were like all the way flat, right? And then I put the truck in neutral, how hard, like if all my tires were flat, right, of how hard it would be for me by myself to push my truck, of how hard you're using your engine if the tires are like flat and they're soft, of like maybe if they were like at 20 PSI, right? But if you put it at the maximum and you pretend that the tires are made of diamond, like the hardest material that you can possibly get, right? If you pretend that all 4 tires are made of diamond, and I put the truck in neutral, I can literally just push my truck because of how spherical the tires are, and it's gonna have no problem. You're gonna get like a lot more fuel efficiency. So I was trying to, you know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best at this life thing, because the thing is about life, I don't think that I don't think that there's much of a need to take life too seriously because of how, I guess, in a fog that I have been in. Because like it really, You know, say if you have like a child or something like that, right? You have like a kid, or like or like maybe you as like a kid or whatever it may be. You're a kid, and let's say like you're 2 years old, right? You're a 2-year-old child, or maybe 4 to 6-year-old child. It's like at some point you become conscious. You are consciously aware of yourself. For me personally, I still believe that I am realizing that I am alive. And especially like the most like when I was like 18, and you know I moved out of my parents' house into my best friend's house from California to Arizona, and then I got kicked out, and then like I started like making my life, and I decided to not pay another year for the lease for that apartment that I had in Arizona. And I decided to take my 1996 Honda Civic and drive it by myself from California. I came back to California. Then I went to Arizona. Then I think it's like Utah or Texas, and then go all the way up to New York, all the way up to Maine, and then literally do 48 states. I believed at that time, at that very important time when, you know, I moved out when I was 18, maybe around that time I was like 20 years old or like whatever. I believe that I was starting to emerge out of the ice block that is like say if like you're inside of the ice block and you have no human consciousness, and I was being able to like beginning to thaw and being able to like start to realize that I'm alive, that I'm a human being, of like doing that traveling. And then I got denied the access into Canada, because I had some marijuana in my truck, because at the time that I smoked, right now I don't smoke. And they denied my access into Canada, that I was going to drive up to Alaska, because if you don't know, Alaska is a state of the United States of America. So that would have been my 49th state. And then Hawaii's the last one, which I thought that they were countries, but nope, they're a state. So I moved back in with my parents, and I got into a car accident. From that car accident, I went to the hospital. You know, I got taken away in the ambulance, and I got prescribed psych medication, which I still don't understand how you could do that to somebody. That you're going to prescribe psych medication to a person that was just in an accident. Needless to say, I took an ungodly amount of pills. And then from there, obviously, I didn't have the car anymore. I'm living in a tent in the backyard of my parents' house. Until this day, the very first videos on this YouTube channel is me living. After this video, go check them out. Go back to, if you go to my channel, you can click on the oldest videos, and that shows me a much skinnier Paul. I was still fat, but like skinnier Paul. And then just downing all these, like it's legal, but like incredibly strong drugs that pushed me further into the ice, that took my consciousness away from me. And my parents are saying that I'm bugging out, and they don't do anything about it. No, they say, keep taking the pills, Paul. We know that you're starting to act really, really weird. And then from the medication, I drove straight to Logan Paul's front gate and got arrested. Guys, that took years for me to come out of the ice. And like I'm still chipping away at the of me to realize that I'm alive, to realize that I'm a man, to realize that I do need to take life seriously and choose the damn path of like, what am I going to do? And I believe that I'm starting to pave this path with my beautiful truck that is mine. I'm really glad that Logan Paul didn't help me out, because this truck is 0% from YouTube. Nobody helped me earn this truck. It's all me. You know, I just work 2 different jobs. Now I work 1 job that's 12-hour shifts. Now I got my refrigerator. And my diet, okay? My diet it's been pretty good. It's not optimum right now because there's no point to just bully myself and be like, oh no, you can't have any snacks. You can't have anything that tastes good right now. And the ground beef tastes good. I'm not like the broccoli, it tastes good. The freaking rice tastes fucking really, really good. I'm just saying, right now I'm still gonna go and eat. Like even right now, I'm gonna go get a half gallon of milk and then some cookies, and then I'm gonna eat them up. And Paul, you're fucking up. It's like, no, we are in the very beginning process of sculpting this body down, and it's gonna take me years, guys. That's why I don't think people can hear me when I say that it's going to take me years to do this, because I'm not doing this like I'm freaking Chris Bumstead or freaking Sam Sulek or freaking Kai Green or Phil Heath. I'm not preparing to get up on stage and be a bodybuilder, okay? I'm not, where's your fucking 6-week plan? Oh, where's your freaking 2-month plan that you're gonna freaking dilute everything down? It's like, I'm not doing that. Let me tell you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I am making the gym being able to work for me for the rest of my life. This is not a 6-week plan. This is a freaking 600-year plan. And I know that most likely we're all just going to live to like 100, 120. But the thing is, I don't know. Because I'll be reading my Bible, and the people in there lived like 600, 800, like 1,000 years. And it's like, you know, is the Bible fake? I don't know, dude. I don't know. The thing is, like, I'm trying to live life correctly. I'm trying to live life correctly, and I really want you guys to come with me on this path that I'm taking, because I believe it is the right path. I look at a lot of YouTubers in my past of how they fuck up. And they really piss me off. They just don't get married. Don't get married. Do not get married. Don't, please. I don't think that marriage is for at any time in your life. If so, it should be like when you're like 75 years old, or maybe 750 years old. I don't think that marriage is a good idea at all. And just to see these men, these leaders, these YouTubers, these vloggers, whatever they want to call themselves, do these amazing things, get my attention, show me the way, and then they go ahead, they get married. This is like, and then of course, they just have, oh, when are you guys going to have kids? ASAP. Let's have sex right now. Let's have fucking 6 kids. Why? I want to see a person. I think that it has to be me. And honestly, like sometimes I do watch my own YouTube videos and I'm like, all right, that's cool. I think I'm going to be the YouTuber because, I mean, everybody's getting a fucking girlfriend. Everybody's letting their audience down. And I think it's sickening. But with that said, I guess I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Go check out my oldest videos. I'm making daily videos every single day at 5 o'clock in the morning, all of 2025. But I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye. With some nutter butter and some milk that's not that half, you know, it's freaking, reduced milk. Hell no. You can keep all that. I need my fucking full, whole-ass fat milk. Damn, I guess I was that hungry. I'm fucking watching Vikings, bro.